Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I've been working on making these shaker pins. If you follow my channel, you know a little over a week ago I tried making them with these RSVP pins and it was a complete fail. And so I started looking at what else I could use for these, and I saw some videos on these fillable pins and I wasn't sure about them. And then one of my sweet viewers, Mary, she sent me an email and showed me the one that she made, and she also suggested these fillable pins. And so I thought, well, if they're affordable, I'm gonna go ahead and get them, and they weren't too bad. So I got a box of 28 and they were $22.92 on Amazon, and I will list that link below in the description if you would like to purchase these also. Also, I'm using these shaker bits I got at Hobby Lobby. They came in a box of 20 and they were $8.99. So I did the math, and the total cost will be about $1.05 per pin. Now that's more than I would want these to cost, but they're so pretty. I think I could sell them for $3 each, and that would be okay. Now, if you do subscribe and save with Amazon, you can subscribe with these, and then you'll save about 4 cents per pin. But I don't know if it's really worth it to me, so I just wanted to throw that in there. These were actually successful. I'm so thankful. Because they are really beautiful. I wanted to show you these up close. They are so pretty. I love the sparkles in these. Now some of them shake better than others. For instance, these little glass balls, they sound better than the bits that I showed you. These right here. See if you can hear that. They don't sound as nice. Now these are from Michael's. They are like little glass beads. I bought them in the white, and I got them also in purple. And these sound really cool. But I will probably use them both because these are so pretty. Just wanted to show you these real quick. The ones that I made. Now this one is glitter. This is a holographic gold and silver glitter mix in this one. Obviously you can't hear it, but it is pretty. I love this one. These are the ones I made. Quickly, I'm going to show you how I did it, how these come apart and go back together, and that'll be it. So now the package I got, they came in these what they call solids, and they also came with ones with hearts on them. They're just like little gold hearts. So I haven't filled these yet. So I'm just going to show you real quick how I do this. It's very, very simple. Let's see. They come in a paper sleeve, which I may actually, oh, this one's came apart. I may actually put these paper sleeves back, plastic sleeves back on them. Uh-oh, this one looks defective. This is the first one I've seen. I'll have to work on that, see if I can get that rubber stopper out of there. Okay, let's see here. What color should I use? Alright, so I'll try the gray one here. Oh, this one came apart too! Oh my goodness! Alright guys, I've not experienced this at all until now. Let's see. Huh. Let me see if that fits in there. Let me see here. This one does not fit. Interesting. I'm going to pause this video. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the thing. Every one of the pins that have hearts on them have been defective so far. So I'm gonna have to go through the rest of them and see how those turn out. But I had one solid one left, and I wanted to show you how these work. You just gently pull it off. Be mindful that there is a little gold ring here that comes off. You can see it there. It's teeny tiny. Make sure you don't lose that. You just simply pop the stopper off, put your funnel in. I got these tiny funnels. I will list these in the description below also. And just pour them in. Now I like to fill them up about 3/4 of the way so that they have room to make noise. Because the more you put in there, the less they move, and then it's less of a shaker pin. But I mean, you don't have to leave room. You could fill them all the way up and not advertise them as shaker pins. They could just be glitter pins or whatever. See how pretty those are? You put your stopper back on. Make sure you put your gold ring back on there. And then you just slide your pin on. There you go. Now I did fill this one up a little more than I should have, so it doesn't make as much noise. But there you go. That's it, guys. I hope the rest of these pins are not defective. If they are, I may have to return them. But I really hope they are not broken. For one, I'm sharing them with you guys, and two, I really love these. I want them to work out. So let's see, what else was I going to say? I think that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting telling you something. If you have any questions, please leave them below. I answer every question that I can. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.